Alright, so this video might be a little bit loud because we got 2 enrobers going, but eventually I got a lav mic, and it should be easier to understand us when we're talking, especially as I get close to the enrober.
This video might be really loud, but eventually they won't be.
Yeah, I just gotta like watch reviews about lav mics and figure out which one I want to buy, because when you're spending hundreds of dollars on a microphone, I want it to be one that has all the specs I need. Well, like, I would need one that has multiple inputs, or like, you know, a mic for you, a mic for me, a mic for Joe, you know, at least 4.
Are we all gonna have to wear those little boxes?
When I do a video like this. I mean, it would really only be for stuff like this with the enrober where things are loud.
Well, I'm not really upset about it, I'm like...
Oh, I'm cool. It's like at The Office. Like, in one of the last episodes with Michael, he's like, oh, I finally get to take this off. Spoiler alert, I guess, for anyone who hasn't seen that episode.
Don't bring that up. Well, come on, man. Do the true fans really want it to be quieter? Don't they want the real experience?
Yeah. Not a true fan unless you like watching subtitles where Dylan just writes, I have no idea what they're saying. Like sometimes I'll, like, you know, I review all the videos that he edits, and then he just writes that and it's like, yeah, honestly, I was there and I was the one who said it and I don't even remember what I said. I can't understand it.
That one that you, that video, the last one that you suggested to you that, you know, I was watching. Full Force, right? That one?
Oh, yeah, Full Force.
You know, I watch everything with subtitles, and, like, he had been subtitling it for most of it, and then he got to a point where he's like, never mind, I'll just do it. I'll let the auto-generation do the rest of this or something. It's the first time I'd ever seen that video.
iDubbbz just wrote that?
Yeah, like, he had been translating everything, and then he was like, I'll do the rest of this later. Yeah. But just, like, put it right in the video.
So, for anyone who is okay with watching a documentary that is not family-friendly, Full Force by iDubbbz TV is very, very good.
It's an interesting watch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's going on? It keeps getting clogged up?
Yeah, there's like little, I can feel it in here. There's like little crystals or something. I'm not going to be able to decorate any of these. This kind of stinks. Oh, I'm going to have to start my whole bag over.
Yeah.
Alright, well, happier stuff going on with Joe.
It just started messing up.
Oh no!
I was trying to I'm gonna fix this real quick. They won't know anything.
So what's going on?
I don't know, it's bunching up over here. I think maybe this thing. So you see how this one's relatively clean and it's spinning?
Yeah.
This one,
So
it gets a little gunked up.
Yeah.
It was running really good. It's just like I ran all these really smoothly. Now it's just starting to get gunked up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and wipe it down and hopefully get it spinning freely. And then get things moving again.
I just want to make pretty creams.
Was it working a lot better before I started recording?
Yes.
That's usually how things go.
No, I had only done like one run. Just go with the top though. Those are pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had the problem with the white in a long time.
Yeah.
You're a good dancer, Craig.
Oh, I know. I'm the goodest. Some even saying the most goodest.
The most gooder?
The most gooderest even.
Alright, you're just tooting your own horn now.
Oh, I know. That's what I do.
Toot toot. Do you ever worry that you make the candy uncomfortable by getting that close to it?
Not something I worry about.
Huh?
Not something I worry about.
Yeah?
I can make the candy as uncomfortable as I want. I don't really care.
You guys worked it out?
I just don't give a hoot.
Wow.
I mean, Dylan might have to edit that out, but darn it, you know? I don't give a hoot.
Can you stop, Greg? Do you want to get demonetized?
Bring it on, two views.
The face you made after. You still not gonna invest in that little mirror on the front so they can see you at the same time?
Next time, I should just start saying Susan. Like, bring it on, Susan, because that's the CEO of YouTube.
Oh, is it really?
Susan Wojcicki.
That you would.
Yeah. Little do we know, she actually watches the cheer.
Give me an excuse, Craig. She probably doesn't have much going on being the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Lots of free time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's go.
It used to be a two-person job back in the day, and you guys were like rushing around doing that.
The two of us, yeah.
And that was just loading and unloading it.
Just trying to, I remember like when we first got the white trays, and we were just trying to like figure out, oh, how many can we fit on here?
Yeah.
Go two at a time. Yeah, things have changed a lot.
Yeah, no, with this machine in particular, it used to just be, like even with Oreos, my dad would be loading it, you would be unloading it, and you guys would still be like running back and forth. And now you're loading it and unloading it and decorating at the same time.
Even saying that, even with Oreos,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what, you got a point there, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It is kind of funny. Like, if you had asked us in the beginning, like, do you think you'll ever be able to run this by yourself? No way. No way.
Look at you now.
Just imagine, by next year, one of us will be able to run both Enrobers at the same time.
That would be really impressive.
Year and a half, best I'll do.
Honestly, you guys would probably get paid double. 1.5. I don't want to put words on this year.
Next week.
Next. If that's the case, I can do it now.
Yeah, shoot, double. I like the sound of that.
Slow march at the turtles.
That's turtle speed. Hey folks.
little bit better now?
Yes. So the belt down here has two tensioners,
Yeah.
and if they're not adjusted just right, it'll get tangled up a little bit. It's a little bit fussy, but
I don't know. I guess me and Steve will start it up without
we're figuring it out.
Craig caught me. So I put a little bit too much chocolate in the machine today, so
I'm sure some of our viewers would help us clean it out.
I would bet
Just
that they would
scoop it
have no
out
problem. Yeah.
I'll help you eat some of it.
I had to scoop a bunch out earlier, and I was like, man, where do I put this? I bet they would have done. Yeah. So, we're just kind of finishing up, tidying everything up. We ran both Enrobers today. Got 2 whole batches of cream done, which is pretty cool. That's like exactly what we were hoping to get done with the 2 Enrobers. Was we dropped 2 at a time, and it had been taking us 2 days to cover them all. So instead of
2 days.
doing that,
Yeah.
We're just happy to be able to run 2 at a time, and really more than that, just be able to run it all day.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what we're doing or what we're getting done, as long as we're getting something done.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because before you said you were only able to run it for like 90 minutes at a time before it would stop holding the temper.
Yep, it was not great. It would just shut down on us during the middle of the day, and then we would have to go through the whole, it takes like 20, 30 minutes to get back up to temp, to put it into night mode, and then we have to retemper it, which takes another 30 minutes. So, we were losing a lot of hours during the day.
Yeah.
So we're all pretty stoked to just get a whole day out of it. And we're keeping our fingers crossed for now, and
hopefully it keeps up
with Christmas.
With Christmas coming up, and then I'm sure as you guys use it more, just like when you use this one more, you get faster at it.
Yep. So yeah, we've already gotten like a lot faster. So,
good.
We're shooting for maybe getting 4 batches cream done.
Oh.
I know, right?
I know it sounds crazy right now, but that's not really that crazy. Like, because you guys got 2 done in a day where you're sort of figuring it out.
Yeah. And we're totally novices right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like you were saying earlier today, when we first started running this, me and your dad would do Oreos with 2 people and still be pulling our hair out.
Yeah.
So. We got nowhere to go but up, and we got to be here anyway, so we're going to use it.
Yeah. All right, well, good talk, Max.
Oh, thanks. I've been practicing.
We got Dad doing bark over here. We'll come back to you, Dad.
Okay.
Get Mom's closing the store up. I'm here.
I wasn't going to holler. I was just going to whisper, Craig, if you're available. So, Craig, if you're tall.
Today I do feel tall.
I don't.
I think I could do it. I'll try not to step on your toes, too, while I'm
Maybe
at
I'll
it.
give you aw, thanks. Yeah. Kara was going to close up, but she didn't feel safe. She knows you'll be careful.
You just had to pull it? Oh.
Oh, fiddlesticks. She knows she'll be careful with me because you don't want to break my hip.
You might be taller than me today.
Possibly. You actually have to leave it like this.
Oh, okay. And then do
And then do it. Can you do it?
Yeah, maybe I can do it then. Well, because, it was twisted before because you guys...
Gotcha. Yeah,
Earlier today, you asked me if I was tall, and so I could twist it.
You were taller earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you saw the new sign up there? The new window
Yeah.
film?
Let's go look at it. I don't think we got him a close-up
Let's
look.
see what it looks like at night. Oh, it's so pretty.
It does honestly look really nice.
Gosh, that's the best hard candy window film we've ever had.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it without the glare. Okay, there's a lot less glare here, but yeah.
We're gonna have to get a new photo of this whole area right here. These all came from Fast Signs. The Cecil Caramel one, and that sign up there.
Yeah.
It's
Can
pretty
you talk in front of it so people can see it?
So, here in front of my hard candy sign. So this was made by Fast Signs. And then this one, which you're probably familiar with this one. The big old sea salt caramel. And then they made that cool sign up there. I wonder if we're in their portfolio. Yeah. If not, we should be.
Yeah.
This is super colorful.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you have 3 reasons for having that up, correct?
Yes. Number 1, it's neat looking. Number 2, we have a display on the other side, and if we just had the window open, people from the street would be seeing the back side of the display. Not cool. Number 3, the sun comes in, and this will give it a little bit of filter, but now we can keep the shades closed there, and it filters out the sun 2 ways with the photo.
And with the bookcases.
And the bookcases.
So, 3
So therefore, we have rearranged the store yet again.
Can we see it?
Okay,
The
you go
newly rearranged
first.
store?
I will turn off the open sign and lock both doors.
And maybe you should get that.
Yeah.
Don't want to flatten your foot too.
No. You just do that with your sister. Okay, so I'll go close this one that way, because right now we're only 50% closed. Now we're going to be completely closed. And I don't know if folks remember that we had that museum area. We got that going. So now when it's colder...
Is that 100% done, or...?
It's as done as it's going to get this year, in 2019. But when it gets colder, so the sun coming through the windows isn't such a big deal, we'll open that one too.
Okay.
But right now the sun coming in, it just heats things up too
While
much.
we're closing, do you mind to mention this?
Oh,
and
sure.
then we could give them a little tour of the museum.
Okay, didn't we already do that?
No, we actually haven't.
Huh. What have we been up to? Okay. Open house. The Saturday before Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. We will make candy canes on those days. I mean, if any of you folks are close by, and I will be putting a Facebook event up pretty soon. But if anybody's close enough to come here, we will be making candy canes for the public to watch on those 2 days. And we got cider and cookies and little chunks of chocolate, and they'll be right over here on this table. But the chairs will not be on the table.
Hopefully.
It'll be cider and cookies on the table. So yeah, this is the museum. So basically we have some old stuff in here.
Wow, that old sign got retired, huh?
Yeah, it did. And that's just like the extra chair.
That was Dad when he was younger and had longer hair.
And browner.
And apparently they didn't have to wear hats back then.
Nah, it wasn't no big. They didn't have germs or hair. Hair on the candy was okay.
Hair and germs weren't invented yet.
Right. Yeah, that was before their time.
Yeah, who invented germs?
Somebody I don't want to know.
Jerk.
He's a germ jerk. Okay, there's our iconic photo down here at eye level, because then we got the big one out there. But just got a whole lot of neat photos, and we have some old molds, which we actually have under lock and key because they're worthwhile. Or something. Worth money, maybe I'm trying to say? Yeah, that's Grandpa's hat.
Oh, yeah.
And that everybody knows, everybody would want that. There's that mold that nobody knows what it is. It's a dog.
I
it's a
think
dog.
it's a dog.
It's a pig. It's a bear.
Oh, that's cool. You guys got it in color, too.
Yeah, actually, Brad found that.
Oh, he's found the other one, too.
Yes,
This
he found that one. He's on the lookout for Lucy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he found that lunch pail. I mean, that's not a real old. It's only a few years old, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So there
And
it is.
this is from the lovely Matt Hoskins. You can plug
Commemorate
those in.
that special day about a year ago.
Yeah. And what's this?
This is an old-fashioned candy cutter that doesn't have a motor. We bought it from Stone's in Oswego, and we don't know if we're going to put a motor in and try to use it or not, because our candy chopper is pretty neat and it doesn't need electricity. Because we're not sure if Dan or Don Reagan from Stone's is ever able to come down here, because we're trying to get together so he can show us how to use that taffy maker cutter. If he can get down here, we'll ask him how that was used. Okay, so we rearranged things a little bit. We put these two tables together.
To make the
Craig
mega
helped
table.
me today. Yeah, we put these two tables together to make one big table, and then we put these up top. So we've got our filled ribbon candy here. And we got we just made white chocolate peppermint bark.
Good for any time of year, but
Yes.
really good for Christmas.
People like white chocolate at Christmas. I don't know why, they just do. And then we have peppermint bark with Oreos. You see that side view. And then Karen will be working on one tomorrow that's two-tone peppermint bark. Bottom layer dark chocolate, top layer white chocolate with crushed candy, peppermint candy in that. We moved our truffles over here, which we're only having these for a limited time. When they're gone, they're gone. These were for a big order. And we made a little extra. So on the other side, we have our unfilled ribbon candy. So this is the thin stuff that we don't ship, unless you really like broken candy, then we will ship it. And then our little Thanksgiving display up top.
Are you guys going to get any more stuff, or is this pretty much it?
What, for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
But most companies don't even do any Thanksgiving chocolate.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want chocolate on Thanksgiving? Especially, and I think I've pointed it out before, which these aren't on the website, so don't look.
Wait, is that wishbone already? Oh no, it's not already
That's an air
broken.
hole.
Well,
Don't look at that one. Here, look at that one. How nice.
I think someone...
It's not the wishbone you're looking for.
If you do decide to get the one with the air hole in it, then you know which side's probably
Yeah,
going to
take
win. So you
Take
know what?
the other
Maybe it's better to
side.
get the one with the air hole in
You can
it.
rig that. Okay, so we took away that big table. So this, we're probably gonna do a little more than this. It's looking a little flat right now. We'll get some tiers back there, but
that's where this top one up here was earlier today.
So yeah, we'll get some tiers up there to build a little bit of interest. But for now, because having that big table up here, you couldn't really reach.
Unless you're tall.
And I'm fairly tall. I'm 5'6". That's tall enough. Unless you're trying to reach the middle, and then it's not tall enough. So people that are less tall than that wasn't working out. Okay, so here, Craig and I put this smaller table here, and we've got these two cabinets, and this is where we're probably going to do when we do the really thin ribbon candy that we're probably going to make next week, the spice, and then the fruit flavors. We're probably going to put that right here. That's what I'm thinking.
It's for locals only, or people coming in from out of town. We'll allow it.
Basically, it's for pickup only. Let's put it that way. But it's the local folks that are looking for that because the field is fairly newish. I mean, we had a little bit Christmas last year, but probably very little. So all summer long, we've been making filled candy, ribbon candy right and left, but our locals tend to not care about that. What they want the most at this time of the year is the molasses with peanut butter filling. That's what they want. And now over here, we didn't really change anything. This is still all of our bulk stuff. And this is pretty much stayed the same. So basically, we just swapped things around between those two tables and this area here. So this is the other side of where the hard candy photo. Because if we were to open this and that photo wasn't there, they'd be seeing the back of the bookcase. Not a real nice look when you're pulling into a parking lot like, oh, look, they have the bookcase back. So I wonder if they have a front. So that's what we've done. But I love that photo. It's so colorful. I hope nobody is looking at it and then drives off the road or something or into the wall.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, gonna have to get a new vinyl sign. I guess new window too, but mostly just a new vinyl sign. Yeah, Mom?
Okay. That photo that you took that I love so much, I ordered a puzzle today of that photo.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. And then that chocolate dripping or flowing out of the enrober and making a pool, I ordered that too. Those should be here November 12th and 13th.
Yeah, because a couple people requested something like
People have said, hey, I wish you guys would make a puzzle. So there you go. We made a puzzle. And then we'll see how those go. And then we'll see if there's anything else you think you want puzzles of. Those are the two ones I came up with.
Yeah. I think that the hard candy one will probably be the most goodest one of those two.
Right. I mean, both of them, some people will glue them on something and frame them. And I think Leah does things like that. She's a puzzle maker, gluer, framer person.
I think that's a technical term. You don't have to get so technical for the video.
I'm sorry for using the jargon.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all I have to say about that.
Good work, Mom.
Thanks. You too.
Max and Joe covered 2 batches of cream today. Cherry creams and what was it? Peppermint creams. And then milk chocolate and dark chocolate, and then they did turtles, a whole mess of small turtles, and then pretzels, and then I made 16 trays of almond clusters, and I'm making bark now. So we're making lots of candy, getting ready for the holidays.
I wish you could have seen into the future like 10 years ago. So you could see it as a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
It's a good day to be Steve.
Yeah.
And you got the new vinyl sign too.
Oh yeah.
That looks great.
New candy window.
Yeah.
It's a great picture that you took.
Well, Fast Signs put it up really nicely.
Yeah, it's nice. Looks great.
Yeah.
Nice colors too.
And you guys did a really great job with coloring everything, because it took a couple times, because Mom wanted to take the picture, but the first time I was like, the colors could be a lot better, like they could be like just more vibrant. And then the next time Dylan took the photo and it wasn't the exact settings that I wanted, and then I was like, I'm just gonna take the photo, and I told Mom specifically which batch I wanted, and she was like, all right, we're gonna put as many colors as we possibly can into this one, and it was just perfect.
Yeah.
It was like a whole team effort.
Worked out great. Looks awesome. Now with our new water jacketed table, that's great too. Boy, that helped out making the tie-dye candy with all the stripes that we have to make. Otherwise, it would have hardened up on the marble table because you can't do it fast enough.
Yeah.
But now we can put hot water in the table and the candy can stay on the table longer.
Yeah, so you just put hot water in there and then it just stays warm the rest of the time. I thought you were going to have to like keep it on, like keep the hoses there.
Yeah, no, you just put it in once and that's good.
That's great. Yeah, because then you don't have to trip over anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's one thing that I was worried about is like when you guys were doing stuff, you're going to have to worry about stepping over tubes and stuff.
Yeah, no. Just fill it up once. It's good.
So now people know if they want to get a steam jacketed table at home.
Yeah. For home use. You can make your own out of, if you know how to do plumbing.
Yeah.
You can make a small one.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of pipes underneath the table.
Well, good work, Dad.
All right.
I'm proud of you. You too, Max.
Shucks.
Max, using the S word? Jeez,
You're gonna have to bleep it out.
I know.
I'm sorry, man. Making
Yeah,
you do all that
apologize to
work.
Dylan.
Sorry, Dylan.